Boys, lovely to see you.
Lovely to be here.
To see you as well.
It's great to have you here. You played iTunes at the weekend, and you finally got to play some of the songs from the new album. It's called Mechancial Bull. Can I ask about the title, because it seems kind of random?
I mean, most of our titles are fairly random. I think with this one, we didn't want it to be anything that you had to read into or anything that was like a thinker.
There was a lot of talk a few years ago, not so much now, about you guys always falling out with each other. And then I read that you guys have stopped falling out with each other. Do you think a lot of that stuff was maybe over-exaggerated?
I think it definitely was over-exaggerated. You know, we've all, you know, any band, they have their disagreements, and obviously everyone has disagreements with their siblings. And so the combination of the two, I think people, you know, anytime we would, you know, get into something together, they would, it's an easy way to sell a paper or a magazine, you know, brothers fighting. And I mean, we used to fight a lot, but.
Was it punch-up stuff, or was it just verbal?
Yeah, it would not usually.
But like brother, you know.
It would get there.
But like brother rules, you know, no punching in the face.
No knives.
Nothing that could affect you if you had an interview the next day or TV. A lot of kidney shots, a lot of
rib shots.
A lot of punches to the back, you know. It takes a pretty good punch to knock the breath out of someone from hitting them in the back. Anyone can do it from the stomach, but I think we were so young when we started that we were kind of forced to grow up a lot quicker than probably we should have naturally, especially Jared and Matt. I mean, we basically kidnapped them from, they didn't even get to go to high school. You know, their high school was touring around the world, which pretty sure most kids would trade, you know, models in Europe for history class with a stinky girl next to you or something like that. We lived good and hard there for a little while we were younger, and you know, it just comes to a point where, as a band, all the bands you're surrounded by, you make the choice. Like, we can either go this hard for another record or so and then just kind of fade out, or we can actually, you know, have a go at it and try to make a career out of this. And fortunately for us, we were able to tour with some pretty big bands that were kind of guided us, like, you know, it's fun to be wild and crazy, but you can still have the best of both worlds. And I think once we finally realized that's when things kind of changed, and we learned to be a little more private about our tiffs and our fights and stuff like that.
Do you think being wild and crazy though gives bands more credibility? Do you think it's like it's?
I think it definitely does, more so over here.
Does it get boring? The whole.
Yeah.
I'm talking models and parties and.
Oh yeah.
And the.
Oh, thank God that's over.
Well, that's
models.
That's what I mean. It's not going to get.
I mean,
old,
you can only wake up so many mornings and your pillow
singers,
smells like a duty-free
I don't know.
perfume shop. I mean, eventually, just like you don't like any perfumes because you've smelled them all. It's just like we're more natural now. We're more into like laundry detergent scents more than perfumes.